seeing how cool it is. So you know, okay, this is conceptual art that George Lucas gave us. There's some more here. These pictures are exclusive for this TV. Guess how many of these TVs we made? Do you know about the 501st? The 501st Legion, that's Darth Vader Stormtrooper Legion, that the biggest thing. So we made 501 of these TVs, all right? It's Vader's fist, all right? So now check it out. When I turn this off, it's going to do what it does. May the Force be with you, all right? Yes, there's, it's the eyes because I can't see the mouth, okay? But now watch, I'm going to turn this on, and we're going to get excited. This is very cool. I got to make sure I don't turn all the other TVs off inside the suit. All right, here we go. Ready? That's it. That's it. And so you know, okay, this is conceptual art that.
Hello, folks. I thought I would start off with that little video there. I thought it was interesting that Star Wars fever has run amok. An LG Darth Vader high-res 4K TV. Do we really need that? It's cool, right? Maybe. 501st Darth Vader. They're only making 501 of those TVs, and you have to submit your information to be eligible to just purchase it. So if you are randomly lottery picked, then you are allowed to buy it. And so, I don't need another TV, but I decided to, why not? Let me throw in my email and see what happens. How is everybody here tonight? A midnight run at the tail end of Star Wars Celebration 2022. Let's check in. Eric, thank you for joining. Charlotte, North Carolina, 3 a.m. Andre, good morning from the United Kingdom, 8 a.m. Thank you, sir. Steve Lee, Steve from Auckland, New Zealand, 7 p.m. Well, that's cool. Dexter, the Ragdoll, hello from Brisbane, Australia, 5 p.m. here. My man, loving the midnight runs. Thank you. Look, there's been a lot of streaming from a lot of the YouTube content creators here in the U.S. I care about you folks, around the world. Australia, United Kingdom, Abu Dhabi, China, Hong Kong. It'd be fun. Belgium, Ecto 1701, Belgium, 9 a.m. in the morning, maybe. TV needs to be at least 75 inches for that Darth Vader. Probably right. Yeah. Cheers from Maine, East Coast. 3 in the morning. Thank you for joining. Christian Detour Collections. What's up, people? Wait a minute. You didn't check in. Where are you coming from, Christian? Where are you coming from? Oh, there it is. Christian from South Korea, Kansas. 2 a.m. Central Time. Singapore. Thank you, Sir Lionel, for joining in. South Carolina. Funky Cold Santa. Almost missed you. Celebration indeed. Omar, where are you coming from? Singapore. Did I get you? Where was I? I'm losing my pot here. Evangelium. Greetings from New York City. Beautiful city. City that never sleeps. Love New York. Did you pre-order any of the Chrome? I did get the little code. I have a card here that you scan, and it lets you enter Sideshow's safe vault lock and key, and it lets you, under your account, pre-order one Chrome Trooper and one Death Trooper. So I did, out of fear and panic that I may lose the opportunity to buy the Chrome Trooper. I did that Thursday night. Yeah, I was there for only 2 days, folks. Star Wars Celebration 2022 started May 26th. I was there Thursday, Friday, and had to fly back out Friday night because I had to work this weekend. Clone Collector. Hello, Danoby from London. Can't wait for the celebration to come here next year. Yes. In a twist move from Reedy Pop, the company that manages Star Wars Celebrations, they're actually having a Star Wars Celebration next year in Europe, which is odd, kind of, because Star Wars Celebration is usually every other year, every couple years and so forth. But I'm assuming because there's so much Star Wars goodness and Star Wars schlockiness and phenomenal announcements and Andor, and it seems like everybody within the Star Wars community is getting their own show. You get a show. You get a show. How about those droids over there in the background of Andor? Oh, why not? Let's give them a show. Why not? We'll call it the Love of the Jedi, Return of the Jedi, the Star Wars Collector's Yard, whatever. It's out of control. I can't keep up this shit. You going to Europe next year? It's a pass for me. I am definitely not doing that. I will not be going to Europe. It's in London, right? I think it's in London. London. Young Squid. Greetings, 3 a.m. Miami, Florida. Braden, 5 p.m. Welcome. Thank you for joining. Sydney, Australia, 3 a.m. as always from Virginia. Thank you, Stephen. Morning from New Hampshire, CT 603. Welcome, welcome, welcome. What do we have here? What do we have here? Check it in from Saturn. Why not? I don't know what those the coordinates, spatial coordinates. Happy with reveals and sculpts. We'll get to that. 12 a.m. San Diego. Danny boy, loved your Star Wars Celebration content. I tried. I also did a GoPro walkthrough of the show floor. I uploaded the content. I gotta edit it, and I'll upload it tomorrow. I was disappointed because I used a special Max GoPro lens and it was scratched. I ended up polishing it, but I recorded all this footage and there's artifacts in the footage. It just I lost my mind over that. I'm like, man, I got really good footage of Celebration, and I'm assuming that I scratched a lens on one of my hikes. Pissed me off. Riley reviews. Look at you. You did. I'm jealous, Riley. You did all 4 days. You did Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. You were just soaking up that Star Wars juice, weren't you, boy? You put that, what was that one character for Let There Be Blood? I would put the straw and I would drink your milkshake. I don't know why that came into. I just assumed that Riley was there just absorbing all that and he was just walking around with a straw, just chugging on that milkshake from Let There Be Blood. Orlando, 3 a.m. in the morning. Jason's Trek, thank you for joining me. Good evening, Nikolai the Great and Powerful. Good evening. Appreciate all the Star Wars footage over the weekend. I did my best. I really did. The Chrome Trooper looks like he's in Beskar. Maybe. I wouldn't. Beskar usually has a signature paint application going off the bars, but maybe if it's manufacturing refined, yeah, I guess I can play into the Beskar armor. Be really expensive to build a whole clone army with that, though. Sean Donnelly, hello everybody. West Valley, Utah, 1:05 a.m. Sean, have you joined the Midnight Runs before? If not, this is your first time. Welcome. Can you guys believe I was able to grab a heavy Mando Industrial for 250 piece? I can. Market's crashing. Why not? We're swamped in 100 plus 30 pre-orders and inbound incoming. I would imagine people out there are getting really good deals. All right, let's get into it. Thoughts on Darth Maul? Well, let's be more specific for the audience joining in. Thoughts on the Clone Wars Darth Maul going on wait list. I thought the figure was somewhat okay. I don't care. I'm not getting it. There's other bigger fish to fry. Yeah, it's a small batch. Showed up pretty early. I have one Darth Maul, and it's the Phantom Menace Darth Maul with the speeder bike. So, yeah, I thought it was just a lackluster figure. I didn't see anything really special from it, and heaven forbid you take off his shirt. It didn't look very masculine. I mean, it is like, instead of Darth Maul, you got like Darth Puny. It just didn't make it. I don't know. I really no opinion on that. If that was a character that you folks out there wanted, kudos for you. There's I would, if it came between Darth Maul and Moff Gideon, I would get Moff Gideon. Seems like a lot of folks out there are passing up on Moff Gideon. I just didn't see much value in that Clone Wars version of Darth Maul. UK Sith checking in from Manchester. AM. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you for joining. Drink it up. There you go. Geodesic polyhedron. That's an awesome tag name there. Geodesic polyhedron. Is that an actual shape? I almost feel like you deserve just 10 points just for a handle like that. I say, yeah, why not? Geodesic polyhedron. Sounds like a villain. Riley, did you get that? All right. Alter ego. Yeah, I would imagine he's not going to be that difficult to get. I just don't see much hype on there. Kaiju Daddy, Tokyo 411. Kaiju Daddy, it's always a pleasure to have feet on the ground over in Tokyo. I'm assuming nothing dropped from Hot Toys. I didn't see any. I didn't get blasted on my phone. No alert. So we didn't get a Hot Toys announcement or even release. They're buried. You would think every Sunday or Monday they would be dumping out one or two releases just to catch up. Yeah. Geodesic Poly. I only see Gus Fringe when I see Moff Gideon. You know, I never saw Breaking Bad when it originally aired. I've never actually even seen the show. I saw the pilot episode, I think, when it came out in 2008. And it was always one of those shows that it always meant to go back. So I never got that stereotypical cookie cutter, because I've heard this explained, or this comparison where people see Gus Fringe and when they see Moff Gideon. And I think Carlos Esposito is a brilliant actor. I've seen him in other works, and I don't have that problem. I see him as a Moff. I see him as Star Wars lore. So I don't have that problem. I think he's a great asset to the Star Wars family, and so this, I totally agree with you. I can see that that typecasting on there, because if you grew up with that show, I can definitely see the whole connection behind that. Yeah. Ganesh Paramanathan, 50 millimeters. I don't know. 50 miles? 50. Am I missing something here? 50 meters? You guys don't do the metric, right? Or the. I'm not sure there. I say let's get to some good stuff. Spaceship Earth. Geodesic polyhedron. Adam Savage built one. Didn't he build that? A geodesic or one of those side? Anyway, we're going off track here. We're here for a Star Wars Celebration recap, and I got some good stuff here. Got a lot of stuff here. I don't know if I want to talk about this one right just yet. Obi-Wan 2 episodes, you in or not, Mr. Danoby? I don't have enough people. The rule of thumb in Hollywood is that when you start, I know there's influencers out there, like within 24 hours, they were just talking spoiler galores, and I understand people have lives and stuff. So to expect most of the community to catch up on 2 hours of media within a 24-hour period, I just think was just wacky. But I know people have been talking about it. Maybe at the end of the midnight run, I will touch on it. But this really, I didn't want to dedicate, because I can spend a whole hour talking about this show. So I'll be fair. If I have a little bit of time and I don't go over, I'll touch on Obi-Wan here. All right, let's get into the slideshow, shall we? All right. So I flew out. I live in Las Vegas. For those of you who do not know, I live in Las Vegas, a city located in the state of Nevada. It's about, 400 miles away from Anaheim. It's it's about a 4.5 hour drive. If you speed like a hellion, you can get to Anaheim, California from Las Vegas in under 4 hours. But because my schedule is so tight and long, I decided to just fly out. It's a 55-minute flight from Las Vegas, and I flew right into the Long Beach airport there and grabbed an Uber. I was able to spend as much time on the show on Thursday, spend the whole day Friday, and Friday night I flew out, and I was up and ready to go to work on Saturday, work from home. So as much as I really, really wanted to hang out there on Saturday, maybe even Sunday, because it was just a lot to do, I found the show very overwhelming, which was a big surprise because I didn't think the celebration would have enough content and exhibitors to hold my attention for more than 2 days. I was wrong. They really did. They had a whole list of panels covering everything from the cartoons to the cinematic to the Disney Plus. And I think that's something that I really didn't take into consideration is the whole Disney Plus aspect. It's very serious to Disney, and they dedicated a lot of resources for coverage for the Disney Plus announcements, Andor and a few others. I was mainly there to celebrate Kenobi because I love the character. I love Revenge of the Sith and so forth. And it was just a lot of fun. I got there. Everybody is just very positive. If you've never done one of these celebrations, it's very somewhat surreal. This is my second Star Wars celebration. The first one I ever did was in 2007, and it was bonkers back then. And it's come back to California several times. The main reason I never was able to do celebration in the past 10 years or so forth is because so much resources is needed to attend one show, the one show that I religiously will never miss. So if you first want to figure it out, we'll get some points. There is one show that I am religiously have never missed, and it's very expensive. It's very time consuming. It's a lot of fun. It is bonkers at the show. It's bonkers outside, and because of the cost, I've never been able to allocate certain funds to attend the Star Wars celebrations in those years that it was in California. It was one point held in LA, then again in Anaheim, and then there was several years where it was even being held in Orlando. So I'm like, whatever, I'll attend the one. Oh, wait a minute. Econ, you got it. You got it, sir. You got it. You do pay attention in class. The San Diego Comic-Con is extremely important to me. It's extremely important to the community. It is the best of the best. It is where every toy manufacturer comes out and... Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh, no. I'm going to get crap for this, ain't I? I'm going to get crap for this. Because clone... Hold on. See, this is what I don't get, why I don't vet my comments. Oh, no. I gave the points to Equan, but actually... Clone collector, you get it. All right. Oh, that's my bad. I'm a little bit more professional about that. And I even gave you 50 points, Equan. You know what? I'm gonna have to take some of those points back. Where's my minus?
Well, what can I say? Your comment has garnered a negative points. 10 points.
I'm sorry. I have to put things right, whether or wrong, and it was, and and it was the clone collector. So clone collector, because I don't want to get crap from you, I'll even give you the pinnacle. All right, for my mistake, because I did make an error. I don't give those out to anybody, clone. I don't. All right. I don't feel comfortable about giving out 100 points. It's not me. It's not normal. It's not human. But hey, this is the celebration. This is the post-celebration wrap-up party. No, it's not Coachella. What's wrong with these kids? Come on now. Come on now. You're killing me. What's killing me? KG Collector, what's going on? Thank you for joining for the Midnight Run. I'm just sharing some thoughts on here. Brayden, you almost had it. It was Comic-Con. It was Comic-Con. All right. Here we go. Probably a few years back. No, take the points and run it. No. You got that right, Gigan. There you go, Nate. There you go. Executive order, negative points. I'm sorry. Hey, you give 100 points to yourself, mostly Danoby. Hey, like, what's that movie with Mel Brooks? It's Good to Be the King. So, it's got to line up. It was a lot of fun. Got to, let me get back over here. That's me queuing up before you get into the convention. At this time, though, PJ, Paradox Nerd, he snuck in through one of the back doors, and PJ was like, "Where are you, Danoby?" And it's like, "I am following the rules, PJ." It's like, "Oh, me and some guys snuck in through, the underbelly of Tatooine, and we're at the show floor." Well, not me, because I follow the rules. So there was a lot of cool stuff. They had a lot of photo ops. You get to pose with the super battle droid there, and a full mock-up of the battle droid, which I love the battle droids. I love the battle droids. I really, really do. I just think they're so cool. Can't wait to army build here. This was a Micro Galaxy Squadron. This was reminded me of Micro Machines, and I stopped by their booth and I took some photos. This is a photo of the Sideshow Grievous, and I thought this was pretty cool. I will most likely be adding the Sideshow Grievous to my collection. I found that pretty interesting. It's a quarter scale. I don't know if we're ever going to get. I'm not ruling out that Hot Toys may or may not ever come out with a Grievous, a 1/6 scale Grievous. I want a Grievous. He is a cybernetic badass, and Grievous is one of the characters I've always had a fondness to him, and even though he died like a punk, I still enjoyed him. I thought he was cool. I think this particular statue here, I'm not going to spend a lot of time on statue. I just thought it was cool, and I took a photo of him so that I can go back through my archives here just to kind of remind me how awesome this statue piece. This is a Sideshow statue. This is the thing with Sideshows, that they know how to do statues. They, for shit, don't know how to make a decent 1/6 scale figure. But whoever is managing their statue side of the wing or whatever, they do know how to do a good job on that. I ran into I don't even know. I fell in love with these little books. I just thought these were just like the cutest 1/6 scale little books. And I'm like, I could just imagine Yoda or somebody reading these books, and I ended up buying a few of them. I just thought they were fun. The Tiny Book of the Jedi. I just, little props like this, I eat this crap up. It was like $7 and stuff. This is a 1/1 Tusken Raider from Regal Robot. I wasn't impressed with Regal Robot's announcement. They toted like a Tusken Raider head, and they're still peddling that Chewbacca head. And I asked the guy there, I was like, "Hey, can you do some droids?" I missed out on that one droid sculpt, the bust that they had. And he's like, "Oh, we're not doing that shit again." I was like, "Oh, well, screw you, dude." And I left. And they have like their dinner trays on there that they're good. They're doing magnets. I guess this is like where they're gonna make their money, and then they can make their bigger pieces. But they're doing these little tray tchotchke things on here. So hit the like button. Thank you, Eric. I appreciate it. I'm gonna eat one innocent casual. Take the point. Short stay coming in from Massachusetts, so it's a bit late for me. That's okay, Victor. Thank you for joining in. How so will celebration returns? How so will celebration respect Anaheim? I can make it this year due to my daughter's graduation ceremony. I hope it comes back. If celebration doesn't come back to Anaheim, it most likely will come back to LA, because at 2 years they've actually had it at the LA convention. It just depends on, I'm assuming, on who's given them the better deal. So apologize here. I'm logging into my phone here. so that I can turn the air down. It's kind of warm. Mark V released in Hong Kong. Oh, reissue. Been there, done that, Clone War. But thank you for the update, though. Thank you, Braden. Been there, done that. That does not excite me. Yeah, I for you folks out there that wanted the Mark V suit, now you have it. It just sucks though that there's a ton of crap now to buy. So I don't know how that's going to work out. LOL, Danoby, you semi-sneaked in and I saw you jump into that group of people to the escalator on Friday. I was cracking up a group of people to the escalator on Friday. So the rule of thumb is when you're doing convention shows, Riley, is to always pretend like you belong. So PJ wasn't the only one with a few tricks up the sleeve. I was able to navigate. There's a rule that I follow. It's easier to ask for forgiveness than it is for permission. New Mythos Vader. No. I don't care about that. I did take some photos on there though. Let's go back to the photo slide here. I showed you the video, the LG video here, OLED. I thought that was pretty snazzy. And then this guy here, look at this guy right here. So this is one of the reasons I enjoy coming to these conventions. The ATRT Walker clone issue here. This thing is extremely tall. I was factoring in with a clone trooper sitting on it about 24 inches. I was told, depending on how you position the legs, this sucker vertical, it's about 26 inches. So you're not, hold on, see if I can take a, is that the only photo I took, or I want to focus on the AT Walker here. Shit, what's wrong with me? I didn't organize any of these photos. See what happens. I know I went back and I did some pickup shots. Hold on. Is that the only ATRT? Oh, this is, damn it, I thought I had more ATRT photos. Or did I just pass them? That can't be. I know I have a little bit more of those photos, don't I? Was that the only photo I took of that? Holy shit, maybe it is. Oh no, was that the only photo I took? Well, that sucks. This is something that that stresses me out on there. I was pressed for time on the last day, and I ended up telling myself to go and do some pickup shots. Let me, because I need to. I apologize. This is uncanny of me. I'm gonna. Who's in the stream? I need to do some tweaking here, but the rule of thumb is not to have dead air. How sexy do those vehicles look? Hello, James. Hello, Riley. Where are you? Riley, you little rascal. Where are you? Are you still there, Riley, or did you go to bed? I need to. I'm sorry. Let me see if I can find Riley. Well, I can do some photo investigative. Riley, are you awake? I need someone to fill in their time so that I can do a little bit of photo research, because I want to focus on the ATRT. Riley, if you're still there, I sent you a link. James, you're not free, are you? I won't be able to. James, are you free? I sent you a link, Riley. I need to pull up some photos. I want to bitch about the ATRT, but I don't want to keep the audience going through the dead air. Just a few minutes. James, you in there? I need to pull up some photos because I want to bitch about the ATRT. Who's out there? James, you in? I want to focus on the JMT. I want to pull up some points on here. So, James, if you're there, here you go. Because I know you are just oozing, goozing for the Star Wars fun. This is the way, Andre. KGUN, Riley gets 100 points for showing. Yeah, give me a minute to boot up. Okay. All right. I'm so sorry. Let me see if I can get some help on here so that I can pull up the ATRT, because I had something lined up and I don't know why those photos didn't show up. I say, oh, I see. I knew I had more photos. Hold on. I found them here. Hold on. Let me see if that worked. See if that worked. Sorry. Oh, man. I thought, I am mad at myself. I'm never going to be able to. Oh, I think I found one. All right, cool. I found one. All right, boom. Gotcha. All right. 26 inches right here. All right. So we are looking at this vehicle right here, and I'll do some zoom in shots. I knew I was like, there's no way I could not. This thing was such an impressive vehicle, and the amount of detail. I desperately tried to get in close. I have a few more, but I don't want to keep you folks waiting. You'll get bored. But the actual joints are articulated. I was trying to look at that steel piston on there to see if there was articulation on it. The weathering, everything about this, it was just a superb, phenomenal piece on here that was it blew me away. And at 26 inches, right, you're asking yourself, you're not going to be able to cram this into a DTOF. You just aren't. And I know I'm going to get naysayers like, well, it's a sneak preview show. We're not going to. I honestly think we're going to get this. I think we're going to get this thing because of the resale value, not the resale, but the reusability of the mold. That if they spend the R&D onto this. James, what's up, dude? Welcome.
Hey,
Welcome.
how you going?
Thank you for joining. I could always count on you from Australia. The ATRT Walker here. I thought this was a Clone Wars. I thought this was a Clone Wars vehicle here, but because my memory sucks. This was seen at the end of Revenge of the Sith, and it was the only movie, right, that I can recount. Okay.
Yes. I think it might have also shown up in Clone Wars, but
yes.
I'm pretty sure they're going to label it. They can label it under numerous IPs, but I think they'll either put it under Clone Wars or Revenge of the Sith. So it's they can pick whatever they want.
Are you getting this?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't blame you. It's not going to be cheap, though. You know, it's not going to be a cheap piece.
No, but the what was the other one? The Bark Speeder. That was fairly well priced considering what you get.
Did you think that the Bark Speeder was very well priced? Because what I came up with was, if I decided to pre-order the Bark Speeder through Sideshow, and I'm talking about the twin version, this is my price amount. I did the preliminary tax and shipping, and I'll pull it up here. I came up with almost $700 right there. This is from California, $692.41. $700. I have not pre-ordered the Bark Speeder yet. I'm gonna have to. How
much was the Endor Speeder and Scout?
Endor Speeder and Scout was $510.
And this is $700.
This is it's $700 once you add the tax and the shipping.
Yeah.
This is a $700 piece, and I've heard other streamers out there. You know, it's a $600, and I go, when you are talking about a product, once it breaks that $500 point, you really are doing a disservice to your audience when you not purposely omit, but you really, at this point, you really have to include the tax and the ship. This is a
Yeah.
$700 piece right now. If I want to pre-order this through Sideshow, my dilemma is that I've stopped day one pre-ordering, but
Yeah.
because of when this thing is expected to drop at the end of spring 2023, it's gonna coincide with a lot of the Back to the Future merchandise that you and I love,
Yeah, that's what I was
right?
thinking as well. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's that to me is like, oh my God, this is where the stress is really like I had
Yeah.
a lot of fun. I fell in love with this vehicle in person, and when you see the $700 price, boy, it's a tough pill to swallow. Riley,
Yeah.
I'm jealous of you. You got to do the 4 days. You got
Yep.
to you even got to go to the land of Mandalorian a lot longer than
Oh,
I did. I was
man.
only able to hang out there for about 30 minutes before I was whisked away on my flight back to Vegas.
Right. It was amazing. That Mando experience, that blew me away. It was awesome.
It was cool, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was really awesome.
Yeah, it was definitely cool. What is this here? 808 Michigan Jedi, 711. God damn it. Riley, are you getting this thing? Are you getting the bar speeder?
I think I'm gonna get it, but it is a tough pill. It's a lot of money. So
It's a lot of money, isn't it?
It's a lot of money.
It's a lot of money. And I know James is going crazy with snow troopers and shit. He's building a little house in his little backyard. So
Yeah. I've been a bad boy. Danoby knows all too well. I amassed around, I think, seven figures in the space of 2.5, 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Oh
So
man.
it was not good, but I've survived.
It's
So-
it's completely it's one of those things that I've just told people for fun. Be careful what you wish for. This is
Yeah.
where we're at right now. This is what's happened, and it's you know, shit. It's pretty it's pretty scary.
Did you get those photos, Danoby? Did you manage to find your?
I did.
Your
That
extra
was the
images?
main one there. Yeah, I wanted a vertical shot of the
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. I can't
Yeah, I
believe you
wanted to
said
get
it.
a
Is it
vertical
really
shot.
gonna be? You said 25 or 24 inches? That's crazy.
Well, okay, so 24 inches, but it can extend the way you position him with.
Is this taller than the
trooper
Hulkbuster?
Yeah, so do you remember? I don't know, maybe Riley. This may be before your time, though. Maybe James knows what I'm talking about. When everybody got the Hulk from Avengers: Age of Ultron, we all knew, as experienced collectors, Hulk does not fit inside a detail. But we, like dumbasses, we still, gave him the Hunchback of Notre Dame and crammed his ass into a little 12x12
Yes.
detail,
Everyone did it.
which looked ridiculous. I never kept my Hulk in a detail. I just thought that was just stupid. I go, it's a $300 piece. This is 2013 or 15 at the time. I go, doesn't so
it's inhumane, Danoby.
it's completely inhumane.
Yep.
And when you're dealing with crap like this, where you have a speeder bike with a twin car that is taking quite a bit of real estate here.
That's a lot of depth.
That's a lot. Yeah, it's a lot of girth, depth, everything on this
Yep.
thing. And the photos don't do it justice, right, Riley? Riley, you got to back me up in here. People don't understand.
Oh man,
the
looks phenomenal.
The whole dimension on this thing.
Massive.
Yeah, that's probably the best word I would probably use. Let me jump into collectors here. Comments. 501st ATRT are from Clone Wars. But yes, they were also seen in Revenge of the Sith, and then that's another issue that we're going to come up with, because do you buy this version of the ATRT, or because we know that Hot Toys, if they're going to invest this amount of money, we're going to get variants, right? The ATRT was seen at the end of Revenge of the Sith with camo paint on it. Yeah. Do you remember that, James?
Danoby, yes, but I think we need to take the attitude that many didn't take with the first DeLorean release, and don't bet your dollars on potential future releases. You need to back and put your money where your mouth is for the first one, because if collectors don't get this, then we may not get the variants,
True.
And
True.
I know this is a different Hot Toys. I know this is a different Hot Toys to years gone by, but if we want to, even variants of this aside, other vehicles, collectors need to back this in order to show faith and prove to Hot Toys that they'll be profitable if they continue making more vehicles.
So you're saying it's worth you
can't skip on this.
Yeah.
Take the leap of faith. Is that what you're saying, pretty much?
Yeah. Because I was speaking to someone else in the community, and I said when all this got shown, I said the Falcon cockpit could come back into play as an option down the track, but if people aren't buying the vehicles that are on show now, then that doesn't give Hot Toys confidence to move forward with some of these other potential pieces.
No, you're right.
That's just my opinion.
James,
some may
I have to
disagree.
agree with you on that. A bird in the hand is worth two in the bush. We're given this Clone Wars. Don't pass up on this one. Even though logic would dictate we're going to get the forest camo version on here, most likely. So this is what they look like from the Clone Wars. So we saw evidence of that already. This is something that we already knew with the Stap, the Anakin on the Stap. They came out with the Toon version, Anakin on Stap, and then we all knew that the amount of money that was spent in the R&D with the Stap, we were going to get the Phantom Menace battle droid, which that's the one I feel I grew up with. That's the one I connected. That's the one that I remember buying in 3 3/4 inch scale through Hasbro at the time, because Phantom Menace was the big shit at the time. KG, did I wake you up?
KG.
No, not at all. No.
KG, I was looking for you, man. I was looking for the Wonder Twins. I'm like, I see Riley.
Yep.
Oh no,
the other half.
Yeah, I shot a text in the comments like, I'm free if you want me on. So yeah.
I was looking for KG at Celebrate. I thought you were coming. I thought you were gonna hop on the BART all the way down to Anaheim.
Hey, don't say too. We might have KG going to San Diego, so I'm planning on trying to go too. So
I might make an appearance there. So.
Oh, San Diego.
I've never gone. It would be my first time, so
yeah, mine too.
I want to go.
Whoa, Virgin San Diego Comic Cons. Maybe too much.
Danoby is gonna teach us the ways.
I'm gonna have to chaperone you too, so you two don't get into.
Danoby, you like him fresh, like Padme, like Anakin.
Oh,
yeah, maybe. You have to wonder.
Oh my god!
I've got a serious question though for Danoby, and for both of you guys that are on the stream as well.
For sure.
So Hot Toys put to us that we're going to see a lot more Attack of the Clones figures, and we've been teased with Padme in the past. We got teased with what's his name? Samuel L. Jackson's character. I'm having a mind blank.
Mace Windu.
Mace Windu.
Yeah. We've been teased with various other Attack of the Clones figures, and for me personally, I thought we'd see a lot of these at least shown at Celebration, but we actually didn't. We got more Clone Wars and Revenge of the Sith. So, I'm not trying to sound like
ungrateful,
greedy or anything. Ungrateful,
damn it!
Right.
You're being ungrateful, and you want more, and you don't realize that you're exceeding the security safety parameters of the shield containment unit. You're gonna have a hull breach if you keep this crap up, James.
Yeah. But what I'm asking is, do you guys think that they should have potentially held these vehicles and shown more of the Attack of the Clones IP at Celebration rather than Clone Wars and Revenge of the Sith?
Oh, it's a good question. Yeah, because
I'm not saying that I love these vehicles, but do you think they should have maybe stuck to their promise and what they told us and done more of that first?
Yeah, it is strange because the whole Celebration is based off 20 years of Attack of the Clones. So you expect them to have those figures there, like you've said. So it is interesting how they took this turn to Clone Wars.
Yeah.
But it seems like they're really diving into this line of Clone Wars. And they did make that post, like you said, they'll drop more. And I was honestly expecting to see at least Padme, but we didn't see any. So
I'm not so much complaining. I just found it more odd, as you said.
Right, it's more strange.
That was
it's definitely ironic that it is Attack of
Yeah.
the Clones, and evidently you would think that they would do a Mace and a Padme, but I think they're just waiting for maybe a licensing approval. Maybe that might be the case why they couldn't showcase it.
Yeah.
But my best bet is that we'll get them in San Diego Comic-Con for sure.
Yeah.
They're just waiting.
Yeah.
You know, we will get them, but they're not going to say, it's not like we're going to get all of them at 1 month, so they're definitely going to probably expand it through the 2 or 3 months for sure. I do think they're going to come for sure.
I thought it was for what was shown, I was extremely impressed. The fact there was a lot.
Oh, I was impressed. I mean,
impressed. For crying out loud, we got this guy right here. Wrecker on there. And some of the ones that are currently been released, you have like the regular, and so I just thought it was I thought I was extremely impressed with this setup outside of San Diego Comic-Con, because this type of spread for Star Wars is what I would expect when I travel to San Diego Comic-Con. That's
it's a lot of stuff.
That's what
they brought the heat.
Yeah.
They brought the heat.
I gotta say, this right here, it's the vehicles. I love the vehicles. We don't get enough of the vehicles. Look, I've been drooling over the Jedi Starfighter, but these right here, these type of vehicles, they hold me out. It's the sticker price that has me clutching my pearls and my wallet because of when they're expected to hit. Because look, we are being extremely overwhelmed on all 3 major IP fronts. Marvel, and some of you may have, gone, hibernation on Marvel. I have kind of not. We still have DC in the shadows, and Star Wars is going full force. James, you know as much as I do that once this stuff sells out, it appears forever.
Yeah.
So,
and that's when you're really going to be praising the price they've given you now, Danoby, in 3 years' time, when it's going for, double on the secondary market. 3 or 4 years' time, when it's sold out, that's when your, collectors aren't going to be complaining about the prices that Hot Toys has given us. And I think that's the most important thing to keep in mind. Yes, it's a big pill to swallow now, but it'll be an even bigger pill to swallow.
It is
3 to 4 years down the track,
especially because it's a vehicle, so it's going to be even more valuable
because it's a vehicle.
And there'll be Hot Toys is putting out a lot more pieces now each year compared to what they were doing 5 years ago, and you won't be able to go back and play catch up. It's already hard enough as it is,
for sure.
Yeah.
It's stressful. That's how I feel, where there was a point in time where it was fun to get the Sideshow invoices. Now it's like, holy smack. It's like the whole Tiger King meme. I'm never going to financially recover from this. And especially if the Bark Speeder, if they're asking $692, $700. Look, it's $700 for that awesome Bark Speeder.
That's a lot of money,
and that's a lot. And the fact that they not only they teased us with the Bark Speeders, both versions of the Bark Speeders, which, mind you, don't think they're modified, manufactured completely different. I because of the angles of the photos and reflection, I really want to, because folks are like, well, I'll just get the regular Speeder without a twin car. I'm like, they're slightly different. It's not just that they added a twin car; there's mechanical components on it that make it completely separate. It is a different vehicle. And then, no, go ahead, James.
Can you display the sidecar by itself if you want to? Or?
No. In fact, I was my memory on it was, because I was like, well, where did it? Because it seemed like the first day there was streams going on. And I don't want to, well, it wasn't misinformation. It was just excitement where it was led to me that, the Bark Speeder was only seen in the cartoons. And I'm like, that's a cartoon vehicle. And it was really focused on Clone Wars cartoons. And no, the Bark Speeder was seen on film. In fact, it was what was used to take out that Jedi on the speeder. during Order 66.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Yeah, and I didn't know that. Well, I didn't remember. I thought it was. I didn't know that the Bark Speeder there was this one, but just painted slightly different. In fact, throughout the history of the Bark Speeder, it has different repaints. So the Bark Speeder falls into the same category as the ATRT. They're dumping a lot of money into the R&D. These are going to be phenomenal vehicles, and you can absolutely expect variants, different, like a Geonosian Bark Speeder with the desert. Yeah, on the cartoon, the Bark Speeder, there's multiple episodes. I had to research this crap. So anytime the Bark Speeder was deployed by the Republic, it was technically modified for that planet's camo environment. So make no mistake, there's going to be what's not the word to use, James or KG, or not. It's not a reissue. It's a re-release, right? Is that what you would call that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess you can say that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a re-release. Let me show you folks.
But it's like the Iron Man, the variants of the Mark 7 Danoby. It's a completely different. It's the same mold. But it's completely different.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
Let me. In fact, there's actually videos out there on YouTube that actually break it down. I found this one here. I don't want to get copyright stuff, but I'll show you. It's from this channel, Meta Nerds Lore, which I saw. It's only 2 minutes, and he goes into great detail on the Bark Speeder, which I found really, really cool.
Advanced Recon Commando Speeder. It was all about the Biker Advanced Recon Commando Speeder.
Oh, hold on. Did I?
Nerds, this video is all about the Biker Advanced Recon Commando Speeder. It was used by the Republic and was quite effective. It was manufactured by Airtech Repulsor Company and only cost 8,300 credits brand new. At 4.57 meters long, or 15 feet, it was almost the exact length of a Honda Civic. But it is a little bit different when it comes to the speed, with the BARC here topping out at 520 kilometers per hour, which is about the same as 323 miles per hour. But it isn't just fast, it can also blow some stuff up. And just like the later occurring 74Z Speeder, this one also has twin light blaster cannons. And it also has 2 backwards facing cannons. And the whole thing is lifted and accelerated using repulsor lift technology.
Now, what I found fascinating is that the Bark Speeder on this episode that you see once you see Ahsoka and Anakin,
same kind of tech,
is also reflected in the one that's also being released. I'm going to show you what I'm talking about.
used in a lot of flying vehicles in Star Wars. They were originally only supposed to be used by Advanced Recon Commandos, hence the really long name.
Do you see the shot there where Ahsoka the whole twin car will reverse?
Right. Yeah.
The one that's on pre-order also does that. Did you guys know that?
Ooh, no.
It has articulation. That's what.
Yeah. In fact, stop screen. Check this out. Yeah, I'm telling you, like, I actually went down the rabbit hole on this. Here we go. Sideshow. Check this out. I didn't know this. I went through the production photos. And where is it? Look at that. The twin car actually reverses.
That's
wow.
amazing.
That's going to take up even more room. That's crazy.
There you go. So this is where I'm segueing to the point where, like, if you're trying to save money, I'm just going to get the regular Bark. No, I mean, yeah, they're similar, but this one has mechanical components that technically make it a whole new vehicle.
Right.
Which then makes me fall into the rabbit hole where, well, Danoby, you have to buy both of them now.
Yep.
My logic stinks, but I have always.
Yeah, exactly right.
So you didn't even know that, did you, James? James, did you know that?
No, I didn't.
Yeah,
no,
just like the cartoon, just like you saw Ahsoka. And who out there isn't going to want to sit on the floor and put Anakin and Ahsoka? Pew, pew, pew.
It's true.
Just like in the cartoon.
Yeah, that's a good point.
So
on that Danoby, I might have to jet.
That's okay.
Guys, but,
that's all right.
Sure.
Thank you for having me.
That's okay.
But I thought I'd try and jump in quickly and help you.
I always appreciate a fellow Star Wars collector from the other side of the world. I know you have to run, but you did help me buy some time while I can pick up my photos. So thank you so much.
Thanks, guys.
Oh yeah, pleasure meeting you, James.
Pleasure meeting you,
guys. See ya. Bye.
So now that we know that the Bark Speeder has this feature, because I didn't know it until probably like 2 hours ago when I saw that video. I was like, saw the video. I was like, oh, this is Ahsoka. Like, how many of us are going to want to put Ahsoka on here? And lo and behold, it's the very last photo. So there is some there's some kick-ass value on here.
Oh
yeah.
I'm a little surprised that they didn't do a single pack just to get the clone trooper only. You know, because they do those options as well sometimes.
Is there anything significantly unique with the clone trooper? I thought it was just a reissue of the 501st, isn't it? Or no? Oh no, it's a
well, the one on the ship has actually a pauldron, so yeah, it's different.
they're very different. As you can see, they're using it.
But the other one was just 501st normal.
Yeah, I'm just surprised they didn't give us an option where we could just get the clone trooper instead. You know, because vehicles, if you know, in China, there's not a lot of space when it comes to ordering things.
No,
a lot of real estate. So
no, in fact, because most Hong Kong collectors typically are very conservative with large vehicles like this. Yeah. This vehicle really, I think it's made for U.S. collectors in certain international countries. I don't think a lot of them are going to be purchasing this because
this won't be a hot one, and for sure.
Yeah, but it brings up a good point too. That in case they don't make a lot of them, because I mean, considering the fact that they also have consumers in China and Hong Kong, there's not a lot of people going to pre-order this because of the space issue. So it's going to be interesting to see how this one plays, because it could come down to the point where it might sell out really fast because of the idea that space is an issue, or we just have to see how it goes with this particular figure. Or
is this figure, does this character look unique to you? Because to me, in my eyes, it looks just like any other clone trooper now, like a 501st.
To me, it's unique. I know some people might not think so, but if you put this with Cody, with Rex, with 501st clone trooper, there is a distinctive look to it for sure, and it's very unique to my eyes. Same color patterns, but it's a commander, so
it has collar. What's that collar called again? You were.
I think it's pauldron.
That's a pauldron. Yeah, and then he's got the little, what do you call it? I don't know, the skirt. I don't know what I'd call it, but it looks great. It basically kind of looks like Rex and a 501st mix at the same time. That's cool. Yeah, for sure.
Geeking Out is referring to Commando Neo is the one that killed the Jedi and the speeder. It's like, yes, sir. When Order 66 was activated. And then the Bark Speeder pulled back behind the Jedi, and Jedi. Yeah, I can't remember her name, but it was Commander Neo. Yeah, yeah. I guess I guess it's unique enough. So they've added value to both pre-orders. Then is what it is, because if you're only going to get this unique figure with this Bark Speeder, and then the other Bark Speeder is the one with the twin car with a generic grunt. So we're screwed, is what it sounds like.
Yeah, pretty much.
Pretty much.
Yeah, it's not gonna. It's.
But then again, we look at the Scout Trooper with the Speeder Black. That's still sitting. So this could be a fact that this could be sitting for a while, and you can find this for a great deal. Like, there's no point in pre-ordering it right now, because if we look at the Scout Speeders right now, it's like I think 15% off and $5 shipping right now. So just wait it out, because I think it will be this, it will be one of those vehicles for sure. Because vehicles, they don't tend to sell well, and they tend to sit for a while.
So
it depends.
Yes and no, KG. That's a good theory there. The problem that I'm concerned about is that moving forward with the pre-order announcements as of March 1st, things have radically changed in retail. So yes, it is safe to assume that any pre-orders that went into pre-order in 2020 and even the first 6 months of 2021, it's probably going to sit for a very long time due to the amount of delays that we've gotten. And then the amount of year one collectors that sprung up during the COVID year.
When they got the bonus.
Yeah. A lot of collectors now ended up canceling a lot of those pre-orders. And that's why we're suffering a lot of dead stock now
Yeah,
Moving
makes sense.
forward, as of March 1st, though, Sideshow has implemented rules and procedures. You pre-order this, you understand that this figure can go into a 2-year delay, and you will not get your non-refundable deposit if you decide to punk out. So
Right.
what does that do to the game now? What if you had to put that information into a simulation, what do you think moving forward as of March 1st and into the future, what do you think would happen to a vehicle like this? The question to the class goes to KG.
Come on, what you got?
I mean, it's a really good question. Yeah, I mean, ever since COVID started, I mean, things were, a lot of people were canceling due to, losing jobs, or, they can't afford it, and, now there's a lot of dead stock, and you're right. Now things are kind of going back to normal. Things could change. Things could definitely change radically, and we've been seeing that. I think the recent one that just sold was Solo Mall, actually, before it even hit stock. And that sold out quickly. So it really comes down to how many they make. Like even this one with the Wrecker,
Exactly.
that batch is a controversial show because some people love it, some people hate it. And yeah, I mean, I don't know how many they're gonna make. It's all about quantity now, than quality.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I think with this new thing happening where they have to lock it in, that gives collectors a red flag where they're like, I'm not going to order it. And that gives Sideshow the green to get low inventory and low batches. So I think that's going to make it a lot harder for things to sit.
Yeah, I think. Pretty much.
That's exactly what it is. Because of the high sticker price, they usually come up with an average batch, and because this now commands $610, the non-refundable deposit is going to be $61, right? 10%?
Probably, yeah.
So how many collectors out there are willing to throw away $61 down the drain once they get that Sideshow invoice? Well, because they've been scorned by the amount of invoices and the delays, a lot of them are not going to be pre-ordering the Bark Speeder. Now, does that mean that they're probably never going to be able to buy a Bark Speeder? Most likely they won't be able to buy this variant version of the Bark Speeder. I don't think we're not going to see the Bark Speeder. So for Sideshow to end up catching up, it's going to have to be small batches moving forward into this year and into next. These are going to be small batches. I don't want to spook anybody. I don't want to scare. But if I had to put my money down on what's going to happen, it's going to be small batches. Hence why when I started my midnight run, I'm like, I'm probably going to have to pre-order these vehicles. Simply A, that I can somewhat guarantee my vehicle, and then B, I'm going to be forced to do payments, and I hate doing payments, and it's because of the drop of next year, which coincides with like the Ecto-1, the DeLorean, a potential,
lot of heavy hitters.
Yeah, there's a lot of heavy hitters. We still haven't gotten confirmation. Hot Toys is playing chicken with a couple of the studios right now with the Robert Pattinson Batmobile.
We got a bot.
That's a guaranteed. I mean, they're playing chicken. And the one that's getting his ass kicked is Jazz Inc., right? With the whole Vulture Wars right now, that seems to be happening right now. And, Queen Studios promising the world to most collectors, even though they haven't really delivered a 1/6 scale figure yet. It's pretty brutal out there.
Yeah. I mean, it could change. I mean, right now, ever since between March and now, I mean, they've been making like just over quantities after quantities of these figures, and it's a true point. I mean, I think after now today they might do lower batches because of that. They just can't keep up with it. They still have a lot of pre-orders to go through for this year and next year.
I mean, that's another reason why the Clone Wars Mall probably even went waitlist, because they probably just got one short batch just to get it out, and then it went to waitlist.
Yeah.
What's going on, Loco Lou? Look at you hanging out there.
Loco Lou.
Hello, everybody. What's going on at the Jedi Temple during Order 66? Let me look at the comments here. Captain Appo turns away Senator Organa on the land import. I can't keep up with the amount of clones. I mean,
There's too many.
There's too many. There's way too many. I can't. I just know a few of them. I know Captain Neo was one of the ones, or Commander Neo was one of the ones that killed one of the Jedi, and so forth. What's geeking out? What's Nate? Absolutely picking up the speeder and ATS for the 501st Legion, Lord Vader. Yes, Nate. Did you pre-order this, Nate? I'm curious, or are you on standby? Because I know the rule of thumb is on standby. I just think this is tricky now because I think as collectors now the playground is changing now. That's the problem. I just think it's changing. It's just like Equan is pretty much the point I was pointing out. The new rule is that it's a pre-order deterrent. I don't think a lot of collectors are going to be pre-ordering this stuff. We're not going to get those 30,000 units like the Beskar armor and things like that.
I do think it's a vehicle thing. I think sometimes vehicles like this tend to sell out really quick. And I think this time, like we said before, with Hong Kong and China's real estate, it's I don't know. They got to make smaller batches in order for this thing to sell.
I mean, another problem is that China is still, I believe, they're in lockdown. It's going bad in COVID right now, so that's what makes me think that they're going to be getting lower batches.
So earlier in the stream, I took away 50 points for Equan. I gave him the wrong points, but for the pun, you can have your 50 points back, Equan.
There we go.
Master Skywalker, there's too many of them. Yeah, you get it. James is back on break. I also wanted to ask you all regarding clones. At one point, is it not going enough to be enough? I think it's overwhelming right now, James. I think it's way too damn much. The rent is too damn high. There's way too many damn figures. I think this is too much.
We got so much stuff, and we got Bad Batch. They're gonna they announced they'll complete that.
Yeah, we got and then we still have these existing pre-orders. We have the FX droid here, the FX KX droid.
Well, I have a question for you, Danoby, in the panel. So I remember a time when I think it was the 2-pack Guardians with Groot and Rocket. They would do this exclusivity where if you only pre-order, you will get a second sculpt for Groot. Do you think now, because they want people to pre-order, do you think they'll do like that exclusivity thing more, where they give us like more of like, if you pre-order, you get this bonus, and if you don't in this certain amount of time, you don't get it? Do you think that will put more collectors or consumers under the influence that, okay, we have to pre-order or else we're going to lose this exclusive part of the set? Do you think they'll do that more?
I think they've already started. I mean, well, how do you explain these two little nightmares? Where are they?
The two troopers.
The little nightmares that has the community suffering heartburn. Where the fuck are they?
Where are they at?
I took some close-up shots of them. I probably waited to the end here. Sorry. Probably.
They do look great though.
They look phenomenal. Oh, there it is. Look at that.
They look really
Look at that. Beautiful. Look at that.
Danoby, you're getting these, right?
I had a panic attack on Thursday night, and once I got my code, I was like, pre-order.
Yeah, exactly, right? That's what you feel when you see those at the con. That's all. I was actually there. I just pre-ordered it at the con. You just had to do it.
It's crazy how many codes they were giving too, because Riley told me like, oh, you just kept going, like I don't know what to do, and
I was just grabbing I grabbed like 10 of them at one point.
I got Hong Kong confirmation that these characters are limited to only 500 production.
Yeah.
So I don't know what's going to be left over tomorrow. I know tomorrow Sideshow, their allotment is dumped onto the website. The incentive for us attendees was free shipping. Free shipping. So between me getting shared information, hey Danoby, it's only 500, and the incentive of free shipping, and I love clipping coupons. I love. Look, I love clipping the coupons, right?
Yeah.
So I was Thursday night, and then I had my buddy here in Vegas, and then I had everybody, and I even had I had Anthony Mafia, and he was like, hey, you got that coupon code?
I know,
he was just like,
they know we're at the event. They need it. They need it.
And
just send me
then,
one. Just send me one. Yeah.
I offered it, and then I ended up doing rounds. I ended up picking up multiple codes, and then who did I hook up with? I provided favors to them, right? I did the mafia. I'll give you a favor, give the code when I need a favor. I hooked up Riley. Did you let our good boy down, Will Foxification? Did you get him a code?
I sent him a code. Yeah, he ordered just the Death Trooper. He didn't get the clone, but he got the Death Trooper. I sent.
Did you really, Riley? Don't lie to me, Riley. Did you get him?
I did.
Did you?
I did. Sure? I really did.
I got a code as well.
I did. Not lying.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
I sent it to him.
Okay. Because I reached out to Will, and he was talking about like, I'm on my deathbed. You know, I have COVID. I go,
yeah,
Will.
Yeah, I know.
I go, Will. Thoughts and prayers, but you need a code. I told him. Oh, Riley said he was gonna give me the code, and he hasn't given me the code yet. I was like, all right,
I sent it to him, bro.
I'll take care of you. And he's like, and then once I gave him the code, he turned into like Tiny Tim from Christmas Carol. God blesses everyone. I got the
code. Now, thanks to Carlos, he sent me a code, and I got these two unlocked.
Because you could have just kept circling around and just going and saying, "Oh, can I get a code?" And they're just throwing them out like candy. So
yeah.
There's a lot. What is this? What is this Nate shenanigans here? There were a lot of FOMO cancellation for these Chrome fig. I keep saying clone, goddammit. It's Chrome figures. Take your time. Figure out just like action 500 low simulation Marty Fly. And here we are. The difference is that everybody has a hard on for Attack of the Clones versus Back to the Future is just different.
It's different.
So, look,
Back to the Future has a smaller fan base, I think.
Yeah, look, folks out there. This is, I do my best to help you guys out there, but look, when you're collecting Hot Toys, I mean, truth of the matter is,
you want the ultimate, you gotta be willing to pay the ultimate price.
That's it. This is a high risk game here. It is what it is. Ash, did I say geeking out? Hello, Ash from Australia. What is this here? What is James peddling here? Jesus, he leaves and he's still influencer. He's such a Pop Culture has 20% off in stock figures. I've already gotten everything I want, so that's in stock. Clip that. You know what? That's fair. It's all about savings, helping everybody. Yep. These Chrome figures do nothing for me. James, you're jealous, aren't you?
you didn't get a code. You didn't get a code.
James, are you hating because you didn't get the Chrome? Come on now. Come on. Come on. You know you want this. You want this. You want the Chrome. Come on.
Wow. Such a unique thing.
Danoby, there's only 500 for the Western market. Are they making more for East and Asia? It's a total amount for 500. So Sideshow may get an allotment of 150. Who knows? 250. I don't know. I was told it's in total 500, and whatever is left over gets thrown on their site tomorrow, and we'll see. We'll see what happens. I didn't want to play that game. Because I lose my shit when like stupid things like this. This is what gets me. This is why I have Anakin. He was a con exclusive. I picked him up at San Diego. I don't typically. That's
set for a while. Too.
Yeah, I don't like games like this, especially when they look this good. Look at this.
This one is
this.
I just love this.
Look at this thing here. God damn it! Hold on. There's a better picture. Maybe this one here. Here's a better picture. There you go. There you go.
This reminds me of the Mandalorian, how they upgraded it and just made it shinier. It just looks like a shinier version of the original Death Trooper.
Definitely want to wear some gloves with these ones.
Oh yeah,
the Chrome pre-orders have been acquired. Remember the previous Trooper exclusive selling? I know, Nate. I'm trying, Nate. I'm trying. Who's this mysterious guest here? Who just joined our stream? Like a Bantha.
Who's this?
Who's this?
Report yourself. Who is Like a Bantha?
I think I know who this is.
Like a Bantha. What's up?
Oh, PJ.
I know. I saw the Rancor photo. I knew it.
Oh, PJ. I was just talking smack about you. Like
I know. Hopefully good things. Sorry. I know. It's funny, Danoby. We talked about. It's like, I'll come join you on the midnight run. Well, I literally arrived like probably 6 hours ago, from California, and I like took a shower when I got home, and I was like, I'm gonna take a nap before midnight run, and then here I am just waking up. So sorry if I'm a little late.
Very good.
That's okay. Talking smack like a bantha. PJ, do you miss Celebration? Because you were having fun, boy. You were just.
Oh, I know you love that Mando exhibit. That exhibit was crazy.
PJ didn't get to do the Mando.
I did.
Oh, you did. Oh, you did.
Okay.
You did.
And
I see
guess
the photo.
what?
I see the Rancor. Oh,
guess what?
What's that?
Danoby.
What?
I met Jon Favreau.
Did you really?
Wow.
Yeah, he was at the freaking Mando exhibit.
Roaming around the hall. It's funny. I was at the exhibit, and some guy goes, "You just missed Jon Favreau by 20 minutes." I go,
"Oh, really?" I think he loves that. I think he really loves that exhibit because people were telling me that he keeps coming back.
Loves
been there like 30 times. Yeah.
That exhibit is hold on, let me pull up.
That was like the highlight for me.
That was incredible.
Yeah. I met the Clint Eastwood's son, Brendan Eastwood.
Oh, nice.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, he's the guy that plays Mando also. But well, he's the stuntman actually.
Oh.
Yeah, they're all hanging out at the exhibit, so it's pretty cool to meet them. Because I was like taking pictures and videos, and I was like, all of a sudden, I was like, why is everyone so quiet? And why is it? Where did everyone go? And then everyone crowded around like Jon Favreau, and so it was cool.
Is he taking over George Lucas's? He's like the new George Lucas, isn't he?
I mean, he kind of ramped Star Wars up again. So I mean, it's Jon Favreau and David.
Yeah.
Too.
So folks listening in, let's bring them up to speed here. The Mandalorian exhibit was a section, off the convention floor, that it was a walkthrough, kind of a tour, but with props and memorabilia that's been used by the show. And the beautiful thing, because Jon Favreau was so involved, is that he's all about practical effects and model miniatures. And this is the benefit of having real world objects. And I don't know if he said it on the show or on the documentary. He eats the stuff up. This is, as a kid growing up, when you see George Lucas, the photo of Return of the Jedi with all the models and the props, this is one of the things he wanted to strive for. And being able to see these props in person was such a treat for me. PJ had to run off that day. I had to wait in line for about an hour and a half, even though it said it was a short wait, but it was worth the wait. I mean, this is probably the highlight. If there's only one thing to do at the celebration, it was attending the Mandalorian exhibit because of the amount of props.
Oh yeah.
Film. I mean, this is used. This is the actual animatronic head for what's this dude's name? Quill, yeah. And the fact that Quill, the actual animatronic head was there, and was just cool as hell. They had the costume used by one of the girl said it was for actual Mandalorian screen used by the stunt. This is not Pedro Pascal's costume. This is actually used on screen by his stunt doubles. In fact, a lot of people don't even know that. I think Pedro Pascal only puts in like 30 or 40% of the time a lot of the action by his stunt doubles when he's on the projects, and then he does the ADR audio voice.
Right.
But the fact that we have a model, the fact that we have the Razor Crest right there, 2 or 3 feet away from us, was just awesome. And I was jealous and mad that I only had 30 minutes to hang out at this exhibit. And I was like, oh, I gotta catch my flight. I gotta go back to Vegas. And I was a dumbass. I honestly thought I could do the show in 2 days. I probably could have squeezed another vacation day, but I'm trying to balance my vacation time, PJ. I told you.
Yeah.
I have
There's so much to do. There's so much to do.
Yeah.
Actually, Danoby, like, as I was coming home, I'm like, man, I misjudged this con. It was a great con, and I should have stayed like all 4 days, or at least at least stay a week and be able to kind of do other things, or take my time and meet people and stuff. I was just kind of rushing here and there, and Danoby, you and I pretty much hung out most of the con. Or most of the time that you were there, we hung out, right? Like, and we were like rushing to do things, like, oh, let's go here, let's go there, let's go do this panel and do that panel, and let's go to Mandalorian exhibit and downtown Disney. It was a lot of fun, man. I had a lot of fun with you, man.
Did you see the comment? I don't know if you can see the screen. James posted a comment, and
dude,
oh
my gosh. Tamora Morrison, that guy, whenever he'd come on stage, he would just be going wild, dude.
Do you want to? Do you see the? Can you read the comment, PJ?
He's a true gem, and even pointing out the Boba Fett meme. Oh, Boba Fett meme, yeah.
Well, tell him. You're not gonna tell him
what? That
we were there.
Oh yeah. Oh, Attack of the Clones. Yeah, we were there. Actually,
I was there, Gandalf. I was there 3,000 years.
I was trying to segue into that, PJ. You were killing me. I'm like,
I know. I'm sorry.
That we were there. We witnessed Tamora Morrison like a bantha.
Yeah, that was a fun panel. And Hayden came out, and
Daniel Logan,
and even
that was awesome.
Yeah, but
it was cool. It was Daniel Logan. Yeah, even though he hasn't done much, he tells the same stories. But still, at least Tamora Morrison has new tales to tell.
Yeah.
Did you get a kick out of the razor out of these models? God, these models are beautiful.
Yeah, they were beautiful, man.
I just wanted it in my room. Like, I just wanted to take it, honestly.
Yeah. Did you see the Naboo Starfighter? I was like, oh my god.
Oh my. How yeah, dude. Oh man.
This is the model that was used. I thought
I need a 1/6 of that. I just need it. Oh man.
I thought we were gonna get this for the Haslab. I thought it was one of the reasons we attended the Hasbro.
Yeah. We got the Reva lightsaber.
The Reva lightsaber, yeah, the Black Series lightsaber. Well, that's a beautiful.
Danoby, we're gonna get a hot toy of her. The amount of promotion for this character, we're definitely getting a hot toy.
For Reva?
Yeah.
I love that whole backstory for the Inquisitors.
Oh yeah.
I can eat that up. The Grand Inquisitor, third brother, second sister, fallen
Very
Jedi,
cool.
turned to the dark side.
Yep.
Man, give me some more of that backstory, and that's pretty damn cool. The whole betrayal, and they remind, I don't know, for some, this is because my mind works differently. They remind me of the Weasels with Judge Doom and Who Framed Roger Rabbit, where you have a leader and then you have like the little goon squad and second sisters, and they're all trying to compete for the love of, well, not so much the Grand Inquisitor, but the main dude, which is Darth Vader. So I loved it. I guess
Darth Vader hates the Inquisitors, right?
Does he?
Yeah, so I read the comic books, the second run of Darth Vader. And there's a comic section. I mean, there's a section in the comic book where Darth Vader's just like, I hate you guys. You guys are not true Siths, and he doesn't like them. So,
did you, KG and Riley? What did you guys think about Kenobi? You loved it?
I loved it. I absolutely loved it.
That was great.
So far, it's so far the best Star Wars series I've ever watched so far.
Yeah.
I mean, I love.
It did have some unexpected things, but I think that it's gonna progress to be like pretty epic. So
yeah, so far it's a 10. Right
this cockpit was amazing. This was
like
awesome.
This cockpit? I thought this was
this was
That's
awesome.
Amazing.
All the buttons and everything, and all the lights, very cool.
Yeah. I thought Kenobi was done very well. It was very cinematic. It followed the basic script write-in rules, basic 101, which is something that Book of Boba Fett could not follow. Start, middle, and an end with a hook. Always a hook. Bring people back.
Definitely had a hook at the end.
It was a hook in the first episode of Kenobi, and there was a hook at the end of the second. something that Book of Boba Fett didn't provide me a hook.
Nope.
Why would I want to come back?
No.
And so forth. But Kenobi, because it had that recap of the films, and it throws you right where Kenobi is just broken. Obi-Wan is broken. He's working the fish mines and what, you know, it's a fish harvester. It was gritty. It was good storytelling. And I got to tell you, it was a breath of fresh air and a welcome surprise, at least, but welcome surprise of the subplot of Princess Leia. I fell in love with that.
I think she did a phenomenal job.
I thought the little actress did really good.
Dude, she did great. How old was she?
Spoiler territory now, because it's, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's already, yeah. It's
been, how many days has it been? Friday?
Thursday, Friday,
all right.
Saturday.
If anybody in the comment, I'll stop talking about it and I'll keep going with the tour. I really wasn't planning on doing spoilers, but I know the whole Princess Leia thing is out already.
Yeah. But the show is.
I mean, there's nothing really to spoil. I mean,
I
think
it's
interesting.
Yeah, a little accuracy.
If you want more of the Inquisitors, you can watch the animated series. No, because the cartoons don't mean shit, James. Because apparently, quote unquote, canon doesn't.
That is true. That's treason, Danoby. That's treason. Come on.
Yeah, I would say definitely watch Rebels. I mean, you get a lot of Inquisitors in that. Rebels is definitely.
No, I'm not doing the tunes. Damn it, no, Budman. It doesn't mean anything. If you're killing, no, people are dying that they're not supposed to be dying. It's pointless, and apparently it's very common. Oh well, this is canon. Well, canon when you're splitting hairs when it's convenient. No.
Well, the Rebels characters are coming back to Ahsoka. They announced it.
Yeah, in the trailer.
That's true. Yeah. Anakin's supposed to make an appearance as well.
Let's see. So because they're bringing those rebel characters to Ahsoka, let's see how much canon they're able to. When you cross pollinate this frequent, you're going to end up with a hybrid species. It's happening already. So that Disney law of canon is starting to buckle, and there's the cracks are forming already. And mind you, I picked up at least 2 continuity errors between both episodes that I picked up that kind of bugged me. I still kind of looked.
Which one?
Because the story was good. Book of Boba Fett. Fuck, dude. I picked up 5 continuity errors on the first pilot episode. I'm like, what is this mess? I go, no, I'm not watching any of this.
Yeah, it's not.
I was like,
oh boy,
what is this? That doesn't belong. This doesn't belong here. But even though other people on Reddit have picked up multiple, the ones that I noticed was 2. And it goes into a little bit of a spoiler territory. I will say for the folks listening in, I love the show. I really did. I enjoyed the character of Reva. I actually wanted to learn more of the Sith Inquisitors because the only education I've gotten about the Inquisitors is from the game Fallen Order with Cal Kesto, where I played. Yeah. I don't watch the cartoons, but I'm a big gamer and I enjoyed the game. I thought the game was fun. So that's all I know about Inquisitors is from the game. And then what I see now in live action. And I find it a lot more fascinating to learn of and so forth. I'm probably one of the few Star Wars fans that kind of agree with the Empire that the whole Jedi sucked. They were a bunch of idiots. And it was one of the few things I actually enjoyed from The Last Jedi when Luke said, look, they couldn't even see, the cloud of mystery. And I mean, even though the third act of Last Jedi was trash, there was actually some really smart written dialogue in The Last Jedi. And one of them was that the Jedis, they were just a bunch of idiots. They just were. And there's multiple videos out there that go break into it. But the whole Inquisitor thing is just, I love it. I'm just eating it up. Would you guys buy Inquisitors as Hot Toys?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, okay.
I'm much of a dark side person when it comes to collecting, so it's for sure grand.
To get all of them lined up, it'll be awesome. It'll be really
cool. With Vader in the middle and having all the Inquisitors behind him. Oh man, I kill for that.
I would.
Let me see.
I would get it, bro.
No, I'm reading this comment. You ready to give your take on Obi-Wan? You stopped watching the first episode. This started with a flashback. They did not start with a flashback.
It's a recap.
It is a recap. There's a big difference there. Thank you. I saw that. I was like, oh, wait till I point that one out. And I go, recap and a flashback are completely different.
Yeah.
That wasted my time with flashbacks. Let's show how we got out of the sand pit. We knew how we got out of it. We knew he was alive. Why did we need to go back to see that? Oh,
well, you know what I love about this show is directed by one director, which is Deborah Chow.
Oh, Deborah Chow, yes.
Yeah, and she's the one that directed the best episodes of season 1, episode 3 with the Mandalorians coming out, and episode 6 when Quill got killed. So, I think this show is in good hands.
Yeah, I'm very confident about it. As long as she's directing, it's very, very good. As long as we keep that other twit away from the Star Wars sets, Robert Rodriguez, ban him from the studio lot. All right, send out the memos. Don't let that Powerpuff Super Rangers. What is the Spy Kids? Don't bring him. Yeah, don't bring him.
I think he did a pretty good job in the Mando series. Episode 6 was really good with Boba Fett coming back. I thought that was a pretty good one.
I think that's the reason why he got the job.
Episodes? Wait a minute. Did he direct the Mandalorian episode?
He did. Yeah, directed episode 6 of Mandalorian season 2.
Yeah, but if you notice that episode, it was just full of action. It was a very short episode. It was probably the shortest one out of the whole season.
But it was very well directed. I would say.
Yeah, but the thing is,
that's what I'm having trouble believing, because you're telling me it was very well directed. That's why I'm.
It was.
I think
it was well directed.
Yeah. I just think the action scenes were great, and that's what Robert Rodriguez is known for.
Yeah.
And I don't think he could have done like a full episodes.
Yeah.
But that was the main reason why he got the job, and I think he failed as a director and a producer in the Boba show.
He's definitely not a storytelling person, but his action is pretty good. I would say that. Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, no more Star Wars for Robert Rodriguez.
I hope so.
No more. No, he will break the internet. He will absolutely break the internet if you let that guy on. With maybe his buddy Danny Trejo could sneak onto the lot. Don't let him on there.
Danoby, did you see the sales in the Sideshow of all the Star Wars stuff?
All the stuff that nobody wants to buy. Yes, I did.
Dude, that was I would buy some of them, but like
what? The Iron Studio statues, nobody wants that shit.
No, not the Iron Studio statues. I'm talking about the Hot Toys. I don't know. There was some pretty good sales. I was like, damn, like 15% off and free shipping. I was like, that's pretty sick.
I saw it. I skimmed through it. I didn't see anything of interest.
Yeah.
I know some collectors were that's great. It just wasn't anything that I was interested in. Look at this. The
pram.
Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah, no, but it just kind of shows that, like, man, there's a lot of Star Wars stock now, and there's more to come.
Yep, they're trying to clear out.
Are we getting Frog Lady as a hot toy?
I don't think so.
I hope not.
Would you buy
I would buy this. I would be tempted.
I wouldn't.
I feel like it would be a funny figure to get if it was cheap enough. If it was cheap enough, but I don't know how much they would.
Yeah, it would be more of a peer pressure buy, only because I wouldn't want to miss her. But I don't want her. I don't want to. But if she gets released, I'm gonna be like, oh, God damn it! Now I have to buy her. Really?
Yeah.
I know. Things like what's his name? Hot Toys posted a picture of him with his figure.
Oh yeah, I think I know what you're talking about.
Axe Wolves. They made that, so the possibility of getting a Frog League could be.
Are you guys gonna get a blurg? Are you guys gonna get the blurg?
I have to. I have to get that. I'm getting the.
I'll get it, but
you're getting Quill, so you gotta have them on top of it.
If I were to get the blurg, I have to get it with you.
I'll get them on sale.
How about this droid? Are we getting this droid as a Hot Toys? If
I would think so.
I would like that.
Oh yeah, I would love to have this.
I would eat it up. Yeah, I love the droids. Yeah, I get this guy. I don't know what his name is, but he doesn't need it. He's welcomed. Look at the mocap suit underneath. That's pretty cool. Huh?
Oh, I didn't notice that.
Did you see that? The mocap suit. It's how it's
I didn't even realize that when I was there.
Yeah. Well, underneath it's all CGI. So it's a hybrid practical top suit with an actor, and then the bottom it's all CG, which is pretty cool. It just kind of shows you. And then the carbonite blocks. God, they look like they're taking a dump too, don't they? Look at their face. Look at that. We're talking about figures, James. Calm down, James. Calm down. I want Frog Lady. Bugman, you don't want that crap. We need. Well, all right. So Bugman had brought up a point. I do want more Star Wars aliens. So, you know what, Bug? All right, I take it back. I would buy the Frog Lady so I can put her in Jabba's horde of creatures.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's where the value would be. I want creatures. Are you craving creatures, PJ?
I always crave creatures. I want to do back. Hopefully we get it. Bantha,
a Tauntaun would be nice.
Tauntaun, but yeah, I mean, there's think about it, like especially with the Attack of the Clones stuff that was just released. Man, there's a lot of stuff that Hot Toys is really producing. Like we really haven't touched a lot of the OG stuff. I mean, we had Lando that just came out, but man, there's so many more things in the original trilogy that I would like Hot Toys to tackle, like a bit for Tuna, Salacious Crumb, maybe some sort of creature pack. There's so many, and I really hope at some point,
I would love for Hot Toys to do. I know they wouldn't, but to make the 1/6 scale spiders from episode 3 or 2.
No.
Yeah,
love those.
Yeah, those are
Bosk and Greedo. Yeah,
Bosk would be pretty cool too.
Yeah, I would get that.
Bosk, yeah. All the bounty hunters.
Yeah.
Right from Empire Strikes Back. Like, I know Sideshow did it, but I kind of wanted Hot Toys to do it. This was amazing.
I love how they had Grogu, the animatronic, in there. That was a nice touch.
Wasn't that cool? Did you? Yeah. Did you see that, PJ?
Yeah.
He was waving at us while we were walking.
He's adorable little. Which I took the video. I uploaded a quick short. Which I don't know.
I think it was up ahead.
It's one right here. I think it's this one. Maybe it'll play.
Oh, that's cute. So cool.
Sorry, I'm gonna restart it again for a second.
They did such a great job with this exhibit, man. I'm telling you.
They really love the droid screaming. I don't know who's screaming, but I just
the fact that they brought that thing inside the N1 Starfighter.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Who doesn't want an animatronic Grogu like that?
Yeah. Isn't it like $5 million just to make the Grogu?
It's fake. It didn't really cost $5 million because they interviewed the sculptor. He goes, Jon Favreau spread that rumor around because everybody was manhandling Grogu on the set, and they're like, "Hey guys, this is a $5 million prop." And then the guy who created it was like, "No, it did not cost that much."
Okay.
Jon Favreau spread that rumor because everybody kept playing with Grogu on the set.
That was smart.
And the body's skin was really fragile, and everybody kept like hitting it and playing with it, and so Jon Favreau went on the set and spread that rumor. He goes, "That's not true." But yeah, the $5 million. I was with this. Like, really? Grogu doesn't really cost $5 million? He's like, no, he doesn't.
Like $5 million.
That's funny. That's funny.
Yeah, I just thought that was me that you brought that up. I said it, but I'll say it again. Sideshow should just focus on Star Wars animals and aliens and statues like Tauntaun and Dewback because their strength work in tandem with Hot Toys. Yes, I agree.
Yeah,
I absolutely agree. James,
I agree too.
James, can you help me moderate some of these little bots that are showing up? I gave you control, dude. I gave you access. So if you can help me out, James, since you're working, I greatly appreciate it. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Anyway, what were we talking about? BD72 from where was he seen in the show?
Yeah, he was there.
The newest season, right? When
He
he got the Starfighter.
He was in with Pele Moto.
Yeah.
He
was working on the Naboo Starfighter with Mando, right?
Yeah.
Or he was walking around. Yeah.
It wasn't Boba Fett for sure. The book of Boba Fett. I know.
Yeah, Book of Boba Fett.
That's why I didn't see.
Yeah, that's why.
I haven't made it past that first episode. I will, even though a lot of the stuff here is from the Book of Boba Fett. But I mean, I still enjoyed the Naboo Starfighter. I couldn't
stop looking at it.
I couldn't stop looking at it either.
Do you think that if Jazz Inc. or Hot Toys will make one scale of this vehicle?
I don't know.
We'll love to.
I hope so.
Yeah, but I don't know if Hot Toys is. I don't know if they're gonna. I don't know. Maybe, hopefully, maybe they tackle this one.
It'll be 6 feet. The measurements were already calculated by some of us in the community. If you wanted to make, if you wanted to make a 1/6 scale Naboo, it would be about 6 feet, and it's because
that's big
in length from that needle tip is what kills it.
Dude, I feel like it would be hard for people to commit to that just because of the room it takes. But I want it. I love it.
I think Hot Toys should do like a Haslab project on the Naboo Starfighter.
I agree.
They should get backers for it. Smart.
I absolutely agree.
I'm so surprised we didn't get a Grief Karga Hot Toy. Love to get a Grief Karga one. I mean, I saw a picture of Grief Karga. Yeah.
This was awesome. I couldn't leave this place. It was so hard. There's so much stuff to look at.
This exhibit looks really good. Yeah, the Mando exhibit.
Riley, would you buy this in 1/6 scale? This R2 modified Walker?
Get all the droids. I'll buy it. I feel like that would look cool. That would look cool in a display. I'd buy it.
Yeah, I would buy this too. I know PJ would. PJ's easy. He's like, I'll get it all Star Wars.
It's all Star Wars.
I'm not even gonna ask PJ. He's just gonna get it all. He's gonna get it all.
Yeah, I'll probably get it, but I'll get it on sale. That's my motto now.
Me too.
I'll get it on sale.
Get it on sale.
We did Cobb Vanth. They've shown like Cobb Vanth too many times.
Yeah. Cobb Vanth seems to be teased.
It's so easy. That's such an easy release for Hot Toys.
They just need the Timothy Oliphant sculpt. That's it.
Oh, I mean, even if they don't make the sculpt, right? Like they could just sell like that.
Yeah,
sell.
That's true.
And it's like all the parts are. It's just like an undersuit and the Boba Fett 2-pack, armor.
Yeah.
Right.
I think by the time it ends up on pre-order, most people are gonna be overwhelmed with vehicles and other stuff. And
Probably.
it's all about timing, right? Even though most of us look at this, like this guy was seen from the first season of Mandalorian. Why hasn't he been released as a Hot? Man, I'd buy him. The EV9. This is from Jabba's palace. This droid. I'd buy this.
Yeah,
this would be cool.
Yeah, I'd buy that. I'd buy this guy here too. Do like a droid 2-pack. Why not? There you go. They're skinny and flimsy. Do a droid 2-pack. Oh, look at that. That's how they pull it off. Do you see the human right here? Yeah, he's puppeteered in the back, and then he gets removed. He gets removed by composite. That's awesome. That's
so interesting. I don't even notice this stuff when I'm there.
I didn't catch it until I'm looking at it right now. Yeah, he was puppeteered. That's kind of cool.
That's cool.
Did not see that. That's pretty neat. We can all agree that we would all back the Naboo Starfighter if it was a Haslab project, but as a Hot Toys,
that would be too big. That would be really big.
And it would be too big.
I'll back it.
You'll back it.
Oh man,
I probably would back it too. Swoop bikes. These look pretty cool. These were the Book of Boba Fett, right? Because I don't remember them.
Yeah. Right. I think Boba was cutting them down. Actually,
yeah, he was doing like a Banthan with these ones. I think.
Oh, that's the speeder for the. Oh, geez.
Yeah.
There you go. And then Salacious Crumb,
there you go.
Monkey, and then the Death Troopers. I want to say they were actors in suits, and then modified a little bit with CG.
Yeah.
They were kind of cleaned up. Yeah, so you see how like the fabric in the suit there. I'm assuming that's where it gets cleaned up with a little bit of CG. Yeah,
it was the same thing with the one we just saw, the droid that had the mocap suit underneath. It was the same thing with the
little bit of puppeteering. I have him on pre-order.
How many do you have on pre-order?
I have on pre-order before I throttled my days of pre-order in there. Otherwise, this was such a fun exhibit. Dark Troopers, Danoby Death Troopers, and Rogue Ones. I'm gonna end it in a few minutes. Let me ask one more question. Here we go. We're gonna end it with a little bit of where is it? I want to grab some thoughts here. Boom. The Haslab Black Series Reva Third Sister Force Effects Elite Lightsaber. Before I answer, I'm going to ask Riley first. Riley, do you dabble in Haslabs and Kickstarters type like this?
I mean, not particularly. No, I'm not into it, but I've gained interest from it because I've always seen stuff like this, and they're super hot. Like once they're gone, like they on the secondary market, they shoot up. Like I've seen high prices, so it's something that I definitely want to get into, but I got to do my research. So
yeah.
I gotta do a bit of research too. How about you, KG? Yay or nay?
No, unfortunately, I won't. But I did own a couple of years ago an FX lightsaber, the Kylo Ren from Force Awakens lightsaber, and I sold that because it's space-wise, I didn't have it. But yeah, I mean, these lightsabers, like Riley, it's gaining my interest slowly but surely. These look great. I mean, yeah, but I'm collecting hot toys and getting into this, dabbling into Hasbro Lab. I just don't know. You know, you just gotta collect one thing, right? So.
It's different though because they do collect the money up front.
Yeah.
And
500. Wow.
It's $500. They collect the money up front. You have 42 days. Once it's gone, it's gone. And Riley is correct. The beautiful thing with Kickstarters and Haslabs and things like this is that once they close it off, the hardest part is that they do have your money for over a year. And but once the product is delivered, it's essentially either entering that chase status or grail. I made a killing on the Razor Crest. It's no big secret.
Razor Crest.
I mean, the Razor Crest, within 48 hours of it hitting my home, I unloaded 3 of them at $900 a pop. I just so they came in, I listed them, and the following day they were sold. They were just gone. The money was just, it was just my biggest mistake with that is I didn't buy more. And the Razor Crest Haslab is still trending because Adam Savage Untested, and there's people out there that are still making kit bash videos on it. So yeah, that's a unique one-hit wonder. It's a beautiful shot.
That's the one I wish I had.
Yeah. Cool. I didn't even know PJ backed it until I asked him at the show. I was like, PJ, did you back? PJ goes, yeah, I backed one. I go, oh, yep. Caught me off guard.
I think Mario has 2 of them. I believe Mario owns 2 as labs. So.
Yeah. I mean, I learned my lesson from the Jabba sail barge. I totally missed that, and I would see Danoby's in the background whenever he streamed. So I'm like, oh man,
that always teaches you.
Yeah, and then
that back there,
Oh yeah, you jerk. Okay.
Is it there with the spotlights on it? Is it
back there? Danoby. No, yeah, because you flaunt it all the time. So I was like, I don't want Danoby flaunting or rubbing it in. So I'm gonna buy one. So yeah, no, I just think that this is to be honest, I just kind of wish that Hot Toys did this also as well, because then you kind of weed out the people that are like, yeah, I'm gonna get this, I'm gonna get this, I'm gonna get this, but then, or I want this character to be made, I want this, so that like it kind of satisfies everyone, right? You get the character that you want to be made, and once it sells out, like once they stop the pre-ordering process, it instantly becomes a grail. And I just really hope that at some point, instead of Hot Toys just bombarding us with pre-orders, they go to this route of like, hey, you want this this character, you want this droid, you want this frog lady. Let's put the where your the money where your mouth is, and here's let's take your money, and if it backs. If everyone backs this project, then we'll make it, and then instantly becomes a grail. As for this one, I don't know. I'm gonna wait until the end of it and see if it actually is gonna reach its its backers that it's requesting.
Are you gonna play Sudden Death like me?
Yeah, I'm gonna play Sudden Death. Because if if there's still like a lot more like backers that they need, then I might not back it.
So I'm going to disclose to the audience listening, I am a shareholder to the company Hasbro, and I'm going to segue into the comment right here. Where is it? There's a comment right here. Okay, right here. Where is it? Okay. The concept of a Kickstarter campaign for a huge brand like Star Wars is just funny to me. I got the quarterly earnings report for Hasbro just 2 months ago, and they listed the top 10 IPs that makes Hasbro lots of money. Star Wars was not part of the top 10 that makes money.
Wow.
It just isn't. In fact, I want to say it was either 13 or 14. The number one IP that lets Hasbro print all the money they want is that silly little card game, the Magic the Gathering.
Oh,
is number one. I have no clue how that Magic crap works in Dungeons and Dragons, but it's number one. It's where they print all their money. It's the card game. It's Magic the Gathering, the board games, all of that little tchotchke. I don't understand it, but it's been number one with the company. Let's put it this way. Play-Doh was on that top 10 list. Play-Doh and the subsidiaries like the toys associated with Play-Doh still makes more
Play-Doh
than Star Wars. My Little Pony was on that top 10 list.
Oh, wow.
Transformers, I think, was number 3 or 4 on there.
Yeah.
Transformers is one of the most dangerous IPs as a collector. But anyway, this is why you have to kickstart this crap, because PJ, tell them Star Wars is a big property. Bullshit. Why is Lando Calrissian still sitting on stock?
Exactly.
I can't tell you how many Star Wars characters are sitting on there. Didn't Riley just say the speeder bike is sitting there collecting dust, which is one of my favorite vehicles? There's a lot of So I don't buy into the notion that Star Wars is gold and printing money because you can go on the Sideshow website.
Yeah.
And what happened to the poor armor? Wasn't she a Toy Fair exclusive? What did you guys do out there listening? You guys were supposed to back the armor. For shame on you folks.
Yeah, that thing is still sitting at Sideshow. They're trying to
I actually pre-ordered it. I when it first dropped because I thought it would be a hot item, but apparently not. People didn't want to feel off to it, so.
And it's crazy though. It's like before that, people are like, "We drop the armor, drop the armor. We want the armor, we want the armor." And then when they drop it, it's like, where are those people that wanted it? And same with Lando.
They do stuff like this where they have backers, like you said.
Yeah, it just kind of weeds out the people that say, "Oh, I want it. I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna." But then, like when it comes to putting where like I said, putting the money where your mouth is, then let's see if these people show up. And I think that's the best way that the market's gonna like stabilize, instead of just bombarding us with all these clone troopers. Honestly, like. I collect all of them
with a small batch. That's how it's going to. We're going to, because these prices are increasingly higher. Do you agree with that? I talked about that with Riley and KG a little bit earlier. The only way it will stabilize is with smaller batches. And why is the Hadelorian awake, by the way? He usually trolls Nate and the gang. And what the hell are you saying? I should be collecting all up.
Be a brony. Isn't that what they call them? Bronies?
The bronies, yeah. Oh, wait a minute. How do you know the lingo, PJ?
Listen, I'm a brony myself.
PJ, how do you know the
lingo? Brony for life, bro.
Some part people heard the armor was a mess of a figure, and people value their money and don't want to pay premium prices on the subpart figure. I thought the armor was okay. I don't know. I thought it was fine.
Oh, because the arm.
I don't think that's a good enough excuse, though. Even with the arms, I don't know.
It's a nice piece, but there are better pieces out there. So.
Nate, are you getting the Haslab Riva Force Effects lightsaber? What say you, Grand Inquisitor geeking out? What are you getting there, huh?
He's like, I'm buying
Look,
6.
I'm buying one. I can tell you legitimately, I'm buying one. Whether or not I'm going to buy duplicates, I'm going to wait till the 11th hour, because Hasbro has a tendency to release multiple Haslabs very close to each other. And, it's kind of like that game show. Do you take what's behind curtain number 1, or do you wait to see what's behind curtain number 2? And then it's let's make a deal, type situation. So
yeah.
Yes, when this thing sells out, it's gonna chase, but we want the cool shit, right? We want the action figures.
Yeah.
For the party, kind of.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hey, Danoby, you know what's funny? We should ask them at the panel, the Hasbro panel. We should ask them if they were going to bring back the Rancor Haslab project again.
Hell no! You guys killed it. You people out there, I was out there a lot. Even Nate killed it. Nate goes, nobody wants that shit, Danoby. I was like, Nate. I was like an Alderaan ambassador trying to talk logic into Nate, and he had like the whole Senate against me on that crap. I go, look, Nate, I'm telling you, the Rancor will be a grail. Nobody got time for that, Danoby. And I even created simulations. I even told you kids out there, the Rancor is going to be in the Book of Boba Fett. This is before the Book of Boba Fett even debuted it. Nobody listened to me. Nobody listens to Danoby2.
I listened.
Bray, Danoby, when do you think Wave 2 of Attack of the Clones? Look, everybody was asking about Mace, Windu, and Padme. Hey, you can't blow your whole load on Star Wars Celebration. We got San Diego Comic-Con right down the street.
Yeah, so they'll expand it for sure.
Yeah, we got more stuff, right?
Yeah.
We got tons of other stuff coming up. Tons of not a fan of the Blade concept. Would have preferred the Mando Starfighter.
Yeah, I would too, actually.
Yeah, I think we all would.
Yeah, they should have. I really hope they do something with the Naboo Starfighter.
I think they will.
I want another vintage classic Haslab. Yeah, me too. Yeah. For those listening, the vintage classic vehicle would have been the barge, that big boat thingy over there.
Oh, yes.
I don't think you can miss it. It's right there.
You can't miss it. You can't miss it. You can't miss it.
Yeah.
Let me see. I think I'm gonna end it here. Star Tours 35th anniversary. That's one.
Oh yeah, I saw the shirt that you bought at the.
Awesome.
Got the shirt. Star Tours 35th anniversary. I got that at Celebration.
Did you open up your droid, their statue?
I did not. I have it over there sitting on my unboxed to do. There's quite a figures that are piled up over there.
Yeah.
Unboxed.
It's just in the corner. Yeah.
Yeah. There's a whole shelf over there off camera. It's over there, and and the invoices are hell. I mean, right off camera, I have this guy right over here. I haven't even gotten into. I mean, they're piling up right now.
Oh,
nice.
Yeah.
The classic suit Spidey. Love
yeah. Still, I mean, they're coming in hot. And when the UPS guy, brings them, I just throw them. I'm like, I'll get to it. I'll get to it. I'll open them up one day. So they're piling up right now. Go pick up the Lego versions of Mando Starfighter. No, if I'm doing anything Lego, it's going to be the DeLorean. Come on now. Come on.
Yeah, and that was sold out when we went to downtown Disney.
Lego usually will end up doing a couple of reissues, stuff like that. But look, I had Star Wars Celebration was fun. I underestimated it. You said the same thing too, PJ. I think the only one that didn't underestimate it was Riley, because he was just
it was my first one. Yep, I was going wild.
Oh, that was your first one?
Yeah, it was my first one. It was a lot of fun. I didn't know you were there, PJ. I should have hit you up, take a picture, but I didn't know you were there, man.
Yeah, I was running. I mean, me and Danoby were like trying to make the most of our time and just running around.
Right. There's so many panels and stuff. It was a lot of fun. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, this is definitely one of the best ones I went to.
Yeah.
Just the fact that I got to meet up with some people, and I hung out with Spec Fiction, Todd from Spec. We went out.
Nice.
I mean, actually, I don't know if Danny's still in the chat, but we went to the Anaheim food court or something like that. That was so good. But it was just I don't know, overall it was just a great experience. And you know what, I think because of COVID and people missing out on cons, there was a lot of people there.
Oh yeah,
right, Danoby?
Yeah, there was a lot.
On Thursday,
Whoa.
on the first day, it was packed. Let me tell you, it was packed.
Yeah, it was very, very well packed. This right here is a 35th anniversary Star Tours Rex statue, which was pricey.
This is awesome.
Yeah,
I have packing this shirt.
I like the colors.
Limited to 1,000. It is numbered, limited to 1,000 units. This was part of Disney had a whole merch section set up, and it showcased this and some other Star Tours merch. The T-shirt right behind there included. It's what I'm wearing, some badges and pins and some other good stuff. They also focused on Indiana Jones. They're going to be making some 1/1 scale replicas of the Idol, the Crystal Skull, the
Oh my gosh, it's the monkey.
Yeah.
Monkey brains.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. I'm excited for the Indiana Jones 1/1 scale Disney exclusive, especially that Grail cup. How cool is it to have a Grail cup in my Grail collection?
Wow.
And
you lost the stones, Dr. Jones. They'll be found, but you
well, the stones have to come in a pair of 3, right? The Shankara stones, right? And you have the Idol. I would even rock that Crystal Skull just out of nostalgia. I would. Any of this? Did you see this, Riley?
The Crystal Skull. Oh wow.
Yeah.
No, I didn't go to this. I didn't check this out. I didn't see it.
Riley, what were you doing? You were there for 4 days.
I don't know, man. I was too busy looking at Star Wars stuff. I lost track, man.
It was right next to the Halacron Star Cruiser Razzmatazz, where they were trying to get people to book up their 2-night Galactic Star Cruiser.
Oh yeah, hell
man.
Was there a lot of people there? There must have
been.
There
was a lot of people there. They were trying
booking?
to settle. One lady tried to there was one employee there. She was trying to get me to sign up for the Star Cruiser, and I looked away, and she had like her hand on my credit card. I was like, and I had to run away there out of fear because they were trying to
they're trying to get your money.
They're desperate.
They were trying. It felt she was working me, but they had this whole cruiser shtick. I am weak. I hate when they make exclusive merchandise like this. This is one of the droids.
That's awesome.
Amazing.
You could only buy this if you sell your soul to the cruise.
Oh man.
They knew how to hit your buttons.
Yeah.
I just thought this was cool. I was like, oh, I want to buy that droid. It's like, well, you have to buy a ticket on the Halacron.
Okay, how about this? Like, I would have been like, hey, listen, for $5,000, can you add the droids as part of the deal?
Yeah.
Wow, this is awesome. This is sick.
That's amazing.
They try to sell me. They try to sell me tickets. It was super expensive because I wanted all those exclusive merch. I just want the merch. I don't want to spend $6,000 for 2 nights to role play with Rey.
Jeez.
Right? I just want the merch. Give me the merch. That's it. That was it. That was it. And then I took some photos of Legos. What else did I take? Costumes.
How about those costumes from from the show?
Inquisitors.
Oh,
yeah,
cool. Did you? They like ruined Lola. I mean, this was like day 1 after the Kenobi aired. They're like, "Hey, you guys, Lola droid goes on pre-order June 1st."
Boom, gone.
Yeah. Yeah, and it was crazy because the rep that was at the panel like spoiled it for everyone.
Yeah.
Remember, she was like, "Yeah,
Lola, yeah."
Wow.
Oh,
yeah. These are $89.99. Yeah. These are $89.99. They'll come out in October, and they're just amazing how lifelike they are.
Wow.
Yeah, nice to meet you. Yeah, this one is manually closable. So
and that's a cheaper one.
Press the button here.
So they're both electronic.
Yeah, both are electronic.
40 and the 80.
Yeah, motorized and moves on its own. So that really freaks it out. It doesn't walk. I don't even. I haven't seen it walk at the show either, actually, but I haven't watched the second episode yet. But in this mode, it moves more freely on the base, and it unlocks additional sound effects as if it's hovering or flying in the air. It's pretty cool. And then also you can also yeah. It's a clear base. It's what's called a hovering.
You want one, KG, don't you? You know you
I
want
want one. Okay, sold.
You
Danoby2.
know,
it's
no,
pretty
no,
neat.
come on now, KG. You know you're gonna be pre-ordering that June 1st on Hasbro Pulse. Come on now.
I may well.
Come on now. You know
You
you
have to teach us the ways into the Hasbro Pulse. Come
There
on.
you go. There you go.
Teach us the ways, Danoby.
This is the way. And then the I'm going on over time, but the Phantom Menace.
That was a no-brainer.
So much stuff. I mean, Jesus, there's just
that Grievous, dude. That Grievous statue is awesome.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get that one. I think.
Actually, you know what, Riley? I was gonna say is that it's funny. So many people. See, that's why I'm so happy that Sideshow did the con, because now you got to see all these collectors. I mean, collectibles up in in person, and a lot of them were making a lot of collectors were making fun of some of these statues, and to see them in person, people were like, "Oh my god, it looks really good!"
Shuts you up. Yeah, it looks phenomenal.
Yeah.
For the price, it's worth it because that thing is wide.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And how about that Mythos Vader too?
Oh my goodness. Yeah, no, those statues were nuts. Yeah, these panels were awesome. They had great panels. The Attack of the Clones.
Yeah.
Great,
yeah, they did.
stuff.
They have some.
I saw the Ahsoka trailer and Mando trailer. I was going wild. It's awesome.
Good stuff. Good stuff here. Yeah.
Yeah,
I covered everything. Otherwise, it was a good show. I really enjoyed it. A little bit.
What did you guys think of the C-3PO opening mask thing where you see the figure inside? I know that they showed that.
But it's not real. I mean, it's not for sale though. It's just
it's like they
really?
just painted it and showed it for them.
It's cool though. Yeah,
it's cool.
I don't get excited for stuff that I don't have an opportunity to buy. I'm like, yeah, it's fine. It's art. Man, move it along. Move it along. I ordered 3-1 to keep the box one to pro play as Flea. What is this?
Oh yeah. And, I was talking to someone, and they were saying that the guy that built this TIE fighter, like he I think he lived overseas. So I think he might have lived in Germany. I forgot, somewhere in Europe. Anyway, so he was saying that the guy that built it was like broke.
Wow.
But he didn't care he was going to be broke, because he really wanted to build this thing to bring over a celebration. So
that's amazing.
That's cool.
It looks cool.
Phenomenal.
Very cool.
Oh yeah, Danoby, you went there?
Yeah.
Yadro?
The high-end little statue.
Oh, aren't these like crazy expensive or something?
Crazy expensive. Yeah, these are like handmade porcelain. Yeah.
Doesn't even look like Ray.
I don't understand the
one looks
of
good.
These.
And that's the thing too. It's not supposed to. It's this brand's unique flair, which the way it was explained to me, and I'm like, okay, it's not for me.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I mean,
it's an acquired taste.
Yeah,
it's
aren't
acquired
these
taste.
like $2,000
Exactly.
or something? Like they're pretty expensive.
That's insane.
I like the Queen Amidala. That one I like.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that one looks neat.
Padme. Give us Padme, please.
Yeah, did I cover everything? I think that was it.
Did you pre-order the Chrome Troopers?
Yeah, Danoby forced me. He's like,
I forced you.
Wow,
he
enabled him. You got him.
He enabled me. No, he's like, I got this day one pre-order.
You gotta get it. You gotta get it.
Right when I first saw him, he was like, "You need to get this card. You need to go talk to Sideshow, get this card."
Yeah.
No, but I've been seeing a lot of cancellations on Facebook. This one guy, he canceled I wanted it now. I don't
what?
It's so KG. Check this out. Check this out. I'm gonna run a little simulation for you. These cancellations are fake and bogus because they're trying to ensure that there's leftover stock for them to buy on Sideshow.
They're trying to get lower batches.
They're like, "Oh, I'm canceling it." No, they're trying to influence. That's face trash for you.
Yeah,
that
makes sense.
Facebook trash. They're trying to make it seem like it's not worth the buy to give them an opportunity to buy.
I had to get it. Like there was
a great incentive is the free shipping. That's what really gets
yeah. That's what got me.
Yeah.
Didn't a similar thing happen with the Gold Trooper too, where it sold out and it was going for crazy money?
Gold Trooper, all of these wacky limited exclusives.
Bronze,
wasn't there like a Chinese one? Like it was like a Chinese.
There was a porcelain one, porcelain trooper. They had crazy stuff.
Yeah, I think
I love it.
Collectibles still has his. I think he
yeah, I
has
think
his
so.
in the cupboard or something.
Which I had the Gold Trooper. I sold it because it didn't fit in my collection, and then here I am 2 years later picking up a Chrome one.
A Chrome Clone Trooper.
Yeah, Chrome
That's
Trooper.
gonna fit somewhere.
What is this? Where can I find those pictures? Mark 8-full. You can't find them anywhere. They're mine. I took them. Those are my
Danoby, are you
photos.
picking up Moff Gideon?
Moff Gideon, yeah, I'll probably pick it up.
I haven't bought them yet. I will.
I mean, it's a Mando villain. I gotta get it.
Yeah.
Those two Chrome Death Troopers behind him. Ooh.
Yeah, be neat.
I'll get it. All right, we have gone over, and I want to say thank you so much to Riley and KG and PJ. PJ, you worked. Oh no, it's a holiday tomorrow, right? You don't work tomorrow, right?
No, yeah, thank goodness, because I'm tired from the con. We did a lot of walking. I think we did 12 miles a day or something like that.
I averaged about a little over 9 miles a day.
Wow,
dude, my voice was gone.
Yeah, on Thursday I did hit close to 12 miles, and then I averaged. My watch gave me my average. So, but it was still a lot. Yeah, it
was worth.
Did
you open up your blades, your lightsaber?
Oh hell yeah! Yeah, me and my kid were playing with it the other day. We were yeah, right here. Let me see if you can.
Yeah, show me.
Yeah, right there. I have them already on display. We're playing with them. I don't know. Can you hear me? See them here. Hold on.
Yeah,
if you can pinpoint it, we can.
Hold on.
Turn it on.
There it is. Right there, right next to the Mandalorian helmet. Right there.
Oh no!
Oh, there you go.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, a lot of sabers.
It's the Anakin that's leaning all the way to the top. That's closest to Mando's helmet.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's neat.
I was tempted to buy more.
Tour.
Yeah, I was gonna say, are you gonna need more Maji cases, Danoby?
I ordered. They haven't arrived yet. I ordered. I have another
wow.
batch coming in. I have a Max 140. I ordered in November.
You think he'd send it to you within the week with how many you bought?
I'm gonna look. Brian's not gonna like me. Brian, owner of Maji Case, he's gonna go. Hey brother, I send it to you. I give you the and then I gave him so much business, and you know what my discount is? Is like 3%. I hook you up, brother, 3%. I was like 3%. I am going to do a recap video. He's not gonna like that. Usually when I do that, he usually reaches out to me and he's like, "Hey, do you want some quick module cases?" Yeah, because this is ridiculous. He's making a fortune.
He is.
And he's like every other company right now, using the whole pandemic as a crutch excuse, which is bullshit. Mm-hmm. This is why we have Walmart, where they make you check out your own crap now. They're like, "Oh, the pandemic." I'm like, that was 2 years ago, Walmart. When are we gonna get real people to bag our stuff? So it's ridiculous. I spoke to a couple of the people who have orders already from August, haven't received it yet. So everybody's backed up.
Wow,
everybody
August.
You know what it is? It's you kids out there with that 1/6 scale module case. It's thrown off his whole production. The 1/6 scale module case. If he had just stuck with just the classic line, I think honestly, I think he would have been able to deliver like 6 months under window. But everybody wants custom 1/6 scale for their hot tool because they look beautiful.
What are those behind you? Are those 1/6 scale too with the Jabba Palace right there? The Jabba Palace, what are those 1/6 series or?
No,
they're all DFs, no?
That's the original D120s, and then where the Rancor is the Max 140 Plus, which I ordered 2 more of those because clearly I'm going to need them for all the because I'm going to build like a Jay's Garage setup for all the speeder vehicles.
Mm-hmm.
We got speeders coming in.
Oh, you need space.
I'm gonna
ready.
Coming pretty soon.
Yeah. So it's gonna be a lot of stuff. There's gonna be a lot of vehicles coming in, but yeah, it'll be wacky. So anyway, I'm not gonna keep everybody up. It's running late. It's a lot of fun. Star Wars recap. We're screwed is pretty much the story.
Yeah, that's a great way to put it.
Yep.
A lot of money.
A lot of money being spent. And look, I feel the pain out there. I know the pain. It's real.
The pain runs deep. You know my pain.
Let us explore it together. Each man hides a secret pain. It must be exposed and reckoned with. It must be dragged from the darkness and forced into the light. Share your pain. Share your pain with me. And gain strength from the share.
I was like, oh my.